Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Alright, I am muting that. Thank you, Stream Elements. I'm an idiot. It might help if I unmute the sound. I had muted that to do a test. Sorry about that. No, sorry, but I did not have the game unmuted. It sounds fine. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix that. Thank you. I listen with headphones, and my headphone volume is this thing, and I have it turned down low all the time. So I'm very sorry. Is that any better? But yes, it is very loud. I'm sorry about that. Is that better? Okay, so I turned it down too low. Got it. But yes, there is audio here. I'm trying to find a good volume spot for desktop audio. I'm sorry. Is that any better? Okay, lower it a bit. I got it. Is that good? Okay. Is that good? Yay! Thank you so much. My bestie doesn't come to my streams, so it's very, very hard to tell when things are good. I'm glad I'm playing this in Windows mode. Or windowed mode, so I can see the chat and play the game, because when it's full screen, it's a pain in the butt. Oh, we have... How many extra chapters are unlocked? just 3. Okay. I mean, that would make sense because this is the first time I've really opened this version. I have so many. I have one for my PS Vita. I have one for my PSP. Technically, the PS Vita and PSP copy are the same copy. I also have, I don't have it over here, but I have the 3DS version, and I'm very sad because when I bought the 3DS version, it came with little things of Seiko and Naomi, and Seiko is fine, but I don't think here, or if it is here, it's in my kiddo's room, and Naomi lost her head and her arms, and I'm pretty sure my mom threw them away. So that's how that's going, especially but new, and we shall watch the opening. Yes, we want to view the opening. The mouse does not work besides just selecting at the very start. Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. I don't think she even recognizes me anymore. But I still love her with all my heart. And I realized that all of the ghosts in this game are specifically Japanese folklore type ghosts of if you've ever seen The Grudge or Ju-on, they're those kind of ghosts. Most of them are literally existing because they are too enraged at their deaths to not exist anymore. Yeah, I only figured that out. I only figured that out when I watched the live action movie. Do not do that. It's bad. The effects are bad. They change up the story really, really bad. And it seems like anything that isn't the games or the manga do not understand that Morishige is not trying to hurt Yuka. And that bothers me. Because he's not. And I get very, very upset when anyone tries to put him on the same level as Kizumi, because he's not like Kizumi. And I'm a nerd, and I'm obsessed with this game. Also, in Chapter 5, I can't find any true proof of it, because it seems really, really obscure when it comes to trivia. It's not something that anyone ever adds. But if you have ever seen Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses, there is a line homage to in this. It's kind of weird, but I don't know if it was always in the original Japanese, but they definitely put it in the English. Why, I don't know. Can you hear the audio? I have turned this down in my headphones so I cannot tell. Can you hear her speaking? Because technically, even if I turn this up, I'm going to just hear the game audio. I wish it would replay the sound. Did it work? Can you hear the voices? It worked when I hit record, which I should have done that. I forgot. I like to record my streams unless Twitch has a way to save them. I wish there was a way to make that better. Is there? Nope. I forgot. I'll turn the desktop audio up just a hair. See if that helps. I'm sorry that it's so low. I mean, I guess I can at least get what I've got now. It might help if I click the game and not my Twitch stream. In the manga, they call it by its Japanese name. Tensin something. And I just could not get used to that. In the manga, it was a little weird. And they're about to find out that this ghost story is all too real. Be glad, though, that I'm playing this version and not, I'm going to call it the beta version, which was before this version, and before the original. The original just, doesn't look that appealing. The colors are gross. I mean, it was made for, like really old computers, so I partially understand that. But it's still, it is ugly as sin. Do you want me to read everything out loud, or are you okay with reading? I mean, I can read out loud if you want me to. I have to, that's fair. I just have to actively try to remember that not everyone can read text as fast as I can. I can read it absurdly fast. Also, in the OG, there was no charm that they all did. They just were after school too long. Literally, the only thing that happened is the lights went out. You're okay. Y'all, really, it's okay. Yeah, you smack him, Naomi. He deserves it. This here, best boy of whole game. We haven't seen best girl yet show up on screen, but best boy. Whole series, best boy. Also, this game is mean. It doesn't get really mean until the last chapter, but it's very mean last chapter. First the blackout, and now the door. Put on your big boy pants, Satoshi. Really, it's just dark. Yeah. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. But... You're so mean. Kishinuma, you're so mean. I love you. You're just being a dick to Satoshi for no reason, and I love it. So much of this game is golden. Well, I'll talk to everybody just to figure out the controls for this. Thanks, that was... glad y'all have such great things to say. Okay, well, clearly it's not going to tell me anything. Oh yeah, there's a part that's going to be so much fun with these controls. Miss Yue. Well, you scared Satoshi pretty bad. If nothing else. And the girl with the curls is best girl. She gets the best lines of the game. Just hands down. She is weird. But that weirdness causes the best line of the game. Why would you want to compete with that? Is my question. Although, I feel awkward not reading it. So, I'm gonna read it. Just 'cause I feel really awkward when I don't. Whoever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway? Sorry about that, Mochita, but I can't deny your reaction was pretty amusing. All pranking aside, though, I've run into a rather adorable individual in the hall who's come to see you. What are you doing standing around out there for? Come on in, he's right here. Hello, everybody. Yuka, what are you doing here? Big brother. Seems Mochita forgot his umbrella this morning, so little Yuka has come all the way here to deliver it. Oh yeah. I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. Is she from the junior high? Oh, sorry. Sorry, I had to text my kiddo. I'm sure y'all would prefer that to me screaming upstairs. Sorry about that. Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this. Always really kind, I mean. Game? Are you okay? Of course it triggers Judy's. I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi. Really? I never told you? You never said a word. Why does this keep happening? You sure do love your big brother, don't ya? You don't know the half of it. According to one ending in Chapter 5. My least favorite ending. I sure do. Oh. Seems like she's met Kishinuba before. Hey, Naomi, looks like you've got yourself a rival, eh? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest things. All right, everybody, it's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready and head home? Oh. Do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon. Yeah, with a classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another culture festival tomorrow. I can read words. Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall. Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow? Yes, ma'am. Suzumoto, I know how hard it is to say goodbye. But I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks. It won't be the same without your Suzume. I know you, Suzumoto. He'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it. And I did it again. And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll make sure we come visit. Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all. You guys. Hey, Hey, brother. Is that girl transferring to a new school or something? Yeah, today's cultural festival was our last day. Aww. Thank you so much. All of you. And I did it. I'm so grateful to have you as friends. You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will. Suzume, take care out there. I'll be watching over you from above forever and ever. Seiko? Earth to Seiko? My spirit will guide your path forever. Mayu, come on. Let's see that smile of yours. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? Okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot? Oh yeah, I totally want in. Me too. Me 3. Me 4. Big brother? Your friends are really great, you know. They sure are. Gimme. I want to see. Send it to my phone, would you, Morshik? Of course. I'll send it all to all of you right now.
Hey, Teach, before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Hmm? Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After. So who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things? Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever. Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it. It's a charm? Yep. A mystical charm. Awesome, I totally want to do it. I think Shinozaki had a red charm. That girl is totally bonkers for this kind of stuff. Guess it can't hurt. Girl, if you would only stop them. Is everybody okay with this? Hi! Right. You bet. More chic? You too? Yeah. Alright, we're ready to go. Everybody gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll. And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times. Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through. You have to say it 1 time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. Oof. Shinozaki. What happens if it fails? Exactly. This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me. Failure is not an option. Just give it all you've got. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Everybody remember the charm? Sachiko, we beg of you. 9 times. Ready? Begin. Sachiko, we beg of you. 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 Sachiko. Sachiko, we beg of you. Everybody said it 9 times? Why did I... of course, sorry if the stupid Chrome closed itself. Thanks, Chrome. And now I have to go back to... Yay, have fun. It's not on mute. Okay, it's still on mute. Alright. Everybody said it 9 times? Yep. Yeah. If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again. Okay, now everybody reach towards the paper doll and grab hold of it anywhere you can. Got it, I think. Like this. Exactly. Now hold on real tightly. Take your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go. Sorry, had to adjust my chair because I'm not comfortable. We're gonna pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That is a very aggressive ripping sound. I will admit that's very aggressive. Nicely done, everyone. Now, just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe. Slide it into your student ID holder or your wallet, basically anywhere it won't get lost. So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then? Yep, as long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko with us. We'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece. Thank you. Thank you, Shinozaki. I'll treasure this. No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely. Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all get packed up and start heading home. Yes, ma'am. An earthquake. And now things are literally going to hell. So how fun. I'm not going to bother imitating all the screaming, especially when it's groups. What the hell? This is like holy crap big. Sure, Yoshiki. That crap is totes the word you want to be using there. Big brother! Yuka, take my hand. Everybody stay calm. Get under your desks until it passes. Jesus, Mayu nearly just died from that falling. And that was a little too loud, and I'm sorry for anyone's ears with that squeak that I did. Under the desks, now! What the? No! This can't be happening! Is this for real? Yes. Unfortunately, it is, guys. It is for real. Oh god, I'm falling! Big brother! Satoshi! Naomi! And this is why I can't say, Naomi's name in Arcade Spirits any other way. Because this pronunciation is just in my brain for eternity. Yeah. Well, at least you all were lucky to not all have the falling animation. Lucky you. Whoever was not there. Ouch. My leg. I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain. Where? I'm not at home, am I? It can't be. It's so dark, I can barely see a thing. Is this the school? on? What the hell is this place? Is that Seiko? Seiko! And I felt like this isn't good. Fun fact, one of the ghost children is voiced by the Japanese voice actress for Pikachu. Also, this bucket seems like it's going to be vaguely important. It's not. Oof, that really hurt. Michelson. Pretty bad shape. Thank goodness, she's still breathing. Seiko, come on, Seiko, wake up! And now all that's playing in my head is a scene audio thing from Stranger Things that I hear on TikTok, because I've never watched Stranger Things yet. It's on my many list of things to watch. But it's the I don't like this, Chrissy, wake up. That. I just now have that in my brain. Thanks. Corpse Party. Appreciate you. Oh. Mommy, what's up? Don't you what's up? Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Huh? Where are we? What's going on? That's what I'd like to know. I'll just let them make all the noises. It ain't budging. These windows are sealed up tight. And it's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing. What the hell is going on? Well, this is clearly a school building. Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though? Like an elementary school? An elementary school? It can't be. Can it? What is it? The printout on the wall. It says Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. Heavenly Host? Isn't that the elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished? Oh God, what's happening? Where the hell are we? And where are our friends? And Miss Yui? Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. I mean, I think a panic attack is the appropriate reaction for this kind of situation, so I don't blame them. Sorry. Seiko and I just stood there in silence, hand in hand. It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaking so hard I could hear my teeth chatter. I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us. I kept telling myself, it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare, but no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up. And the silence was the worst part of all. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something, anything. Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on. But how about we try finding a way out of here? A way out? We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to. But the windows are all sealed shut. And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked. It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open. Is it even possible to leave this building? I'm not sure, but there might be an entranceway or an emergency exit or something. Some means of getting outside. You don't want to end up outside. That's even worse than being in this school. You're right, and it's a lot better than just standing around. I feel like I'm going to go all loony in here if we keep this up. You've been here like 3 minutes. You're okay. Okay then, first step is to leave this room. We've got to keep our spirits up, after all. It's probably not just the two of us in here. The others have to be around somewhere, right? Yeah, and if we can reunite with them, we'll all find a way out of here together. That's the spirit. But I had no reason to believe any of what I just said. I was probably delirious, to be honest. But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable. So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. You're faking it till you make it. Got it. Probably the best course of action here, even though a panic attack is logical and fair. Character introductions. Use the eye to interact with any character and learn more about them. I will do this. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. Miss Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High. So she's a second-year teacher. Okay. Just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem to generally respond to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students. God, this text is slow. I probably can't fix that. Yoshiki Kishinuma, 17-year-old high school student in Kisaragi High, Class 2-9, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone, except for his cat. Which, like, you were already best boy, and you have a cat. Like, can you get better? This isn't any better. The 17-year-old high school appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 29 often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream because she's a psycho. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other horror goods with her at all times, just as in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student at Kisaragi High Class 29, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to family circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. Sakutaro Morishiki, a 16-year-old high school student at Kisaragi High Class 29. He has been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and has developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more trouble than it's worth, however, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference, takes great pride in his family heritage, and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Sheik. Or Sheik Bro. Or Shigeni is how it's pronounced in this. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister, although she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High, which is another way of saying middle school when they're connected. She looks and acts much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Does she? I mean... Seiko Shinohara, best girl, has my heart, favorite character of all time. And she and Kishinuma, fun fact, battle for number 1 character spot constantly. Seiko Shinohara, a 16-year-old student at Kisaragi High Class 29, lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. A free spirit, she often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she basically serves as head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Naomi Nakashima, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High Class 29 and a classmate of Satoshi since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh no, not you again." Wait. Having lost her father a few years back, Naomi and her mother still depend on one another for moral support. Still, she remains optimistic and cheerful. Her home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she is intent on pursuing. She spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. And our Satoshi Mochida, a 17-year-old student at Kisaragi Academy Senior High, Class 29, fairly average but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measures. Despite his timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. AKA, he's boring and like any other anime protagonist. At least he's likable, though. The one person who ever challenged that leadership is Naomi, who is consequently the only person whom Satoshi regularly defers judgment. And everybody likes him, and I can't figure out for the life of me why. Yep, we'll end character introductions. Come on, Naomi, let's go. Right. Alright, and let's speed through this as fast as my memory will allow. Wait a sec. Eek! Another earthquake! No! Is it over? I've had enough. Let's just get out of this room. What's wrong? This hallway looks totally different than it did before. Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse? Yeah, maybe. Right. Hey, Naomi? Is something wrong with your leg? Oh, yeah. I was so freaked out I forgot all about it. I think I sprained my ankle when I fell. Well, that's not good. Will you be okay? I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own. Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay? Okay, thanks. There is something we will learn about. Well, I mean, you can still 100% miss it, and that's annoying. But there's something we'll learn later. I will not spoil it. Hey, Naomi, what about the list board we found? You think it would support our weight? Like a bridge? I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Yes, try it. The loose board has been set in place. Is the force field still here? No, okay, it's the chairs. Never mind. I'm not gonna waste my time hanging out in there. Sometimes there's a force field, but that was specifically for Miss Yue. Oh, what's wrong, Naomi? Over there? Are those bones? Like people bones? Literally a corpse. This is called Corpse Party for a reason. What? Why is there a dead person here? Wait, let me look at them more closely. Why? Maybe they're not real. Okay, but they really are somebody's bones. You two. Eep. You two are new victims, are you not? Ghost? Who are you? Clearly, it's the ghost of the dead body. Can you not put two and two together? I was brought here against my will and confined, just like you. We figured out where here is. Confined? Do you mean there's no way out? I'm afraid not. This school exists in a reality all its own, cut off from the world you know, because it's a grudge universe. So why have we been brought here? They brought you. They're constantly bringing new victims to the school, more and more, all the time. Yeah, that's totes how I describe some psychos here. Totes sinless innocence.
Sure.
恐ろしい力を持つ怨霊が作り出した呪われた異次元空間。いくつも空間が重なる。
This is a cursed, multi-dimensional nexus, multiple planes of existence, all piled on top of one another, created by powerful, vengeful spirits. Closed
宇宙閉鎖空間さ。
closed space, or perhaps closed spaces.
君たちも
You
運悪く手にかかった
and we as well
誘拐の被害者というわけ。
are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction.
閉鎖空間
Closed spaces?
そう
Indeed.
君たち二人のおかげ。ここに連れてこられたのにいるみたいだ。
And it seems you're not the only one. It seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What?
まさか
Does that mean
本当に
everybody
みんな
else
もここに
is here too? Are they okay? I wonder.
みんなもこの学校のどこかにいるの？
So, our friends are in this school too?
私には分からないけど、君たちと同時に連れてこられたの
I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you.
この学校
They, they're definitely in this school. Oh my god.
みんなも一緒だよ。
Your definition of good news and mine, Seiko, are definitely not the same, but okay.
Oh my god, that's such good news. Nami, they're here. We're not alone.
持田くんもきっといるよ。よかったね、ナオミ。
That means Mochita's here too. I'll bet that makes you feel a lot better, right?
Damn, you gotta be a buzzkill.
However, you cannot meet them.
この学校内に確かにいるが、存在している次元が違う。
They're definitely in this school, but the place they occupy differs from the space we occupy.
再び仲間と会いたければ、同じ次元に存在する方法を見つけなければ
If you wish to If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bringing them into this space.
脱出はできなくても、せめて一緒に死ぬことくらいはできるかもしれない。
Even then, escape is nigh impossible, but at least you'll be able to die together.
どうやったら帰れるの？
Oh god, is there no way out of here then?
怨霊って何者なの？どうしてこんなことを？
You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they, and why have they taken us? I don't know.
彼らの目的、ここから抜け出す方法。
Neither the motives of our captors, nor a means of escaping this hell. All I know
頑張れるかも。
is that with some effort,
君たちは一緒の次元に存在できただけ。まだこう
all I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together in the same cities, and that alone is a fate worth fighting for.
頭が二つあれば発想も広がる。
Your opportunities are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together.
脱出方法を見つけ出す。
Do whatever you can to find a way out of here.
私たちに
Don't end up
ならないでくれ。
like us. No.
Remember how I said one of the ghosts here
is voiced by the Japanese actress for Pikachu. This little ghost in the red dress is the one. So that's fun. Her voice actress is Pikachu. Eek. Nami, run. We have to get out of here now. Okay. I mean, good intuition, Seiko, if nothing else, I guess. I mean, to be fair, the death stare of that small child is, she looks like she wants her blood, so fair. Are you alright, Seiko? Yeah. But what in the hell was that? A child? Spirit? It did kind of glow. I never believed in ghosts before. Is this really happening? Yes. There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've seen something like that. So you saw it too, right? Yeah. And we were talking to it. I just don't understand any of this. Except that there's no easy way out for us. Like it or not, we're stuck in here. It'll be okay. Let's just, march on with our heads held high or something. We're real inspiring, Seiko. Real inspiring. Give me back the board, please. Or not, I guess. Oh, right, I have to go back in. Thanks, memory, for... What a lovely drawing. Oh. We can get a CG here. It's one of the few hidden ones that I know about. Thanks for giving it to me immediately. Oh wait, no, we didn't. But if we keep looking at this, yeah, faces appear in the shelves. Ooh. Look at this lovely art on the wall. And if any millennials happen to remember Chalk Zone, don't erase that and send that to Chalk Zone, please. What the heck is this? Was this here before? I don't know, but it's just a picture, right? Sure. Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students. Oh, okay, so... Well, I'm gonna save. Was there always a candle here? I don't think so, but doesn't it look awfully familiar? Okay. Oh, the bathroom. How fun. Can't wait to go there. Right. I got that order backwards. Well, that sucks. I mean, there's still a chance to get the scene I'm missing, but I did it backwards. How fun. It's horrifying. It's like... It's like somebody was thrown against the other end of the hall at superhuman speed
向こうから叩
and
きつけ
just
られて
splattered everywhere. It smells so meaty. Girl, what are you doing? Sorry. Are you okay, Naomi?
大丈夫
I'm fine. Let's just
離れますよ
get away from here. Okay. Well, might as well go get that seat. Yeah, no, I want to take the board. Apparently there is a definite way to master speedrun this game. You can literally not get any of the stuff from downstairs on the other side. Because that board that I picked up is supposed to go here, but because my brain decided to not be helpful, probably because I'm kind of tired, basically there was a part of the floor that's supposed to fall away so that you can't get back to it, and then you take the board back. I didn't remember that. Thanks, brain. So helpful. But I guess technically you wouldn't have to do it because your first inclination is, oh, I see that gap there. Let's go put the board up by the bathroom. So you can literally miss what's down here because I, for some reason, thought that the board was supposed to, the board that fell up there and not down here, but we'll get this board back. But yeah, this was supposed to be where they mentioned the candle. I'm SMRT. How fun. Was this the chapter that we could start collecting name tags? Such tiny shoes. This really was an elementary school, huh? Yeah. You and the others must be getting pretty hungry by now. Oh, yeah. I forgot your father's working late tonight, isn't he? Yep. And all those mouth to feed don't come cheap after all. And while Dad's working to put some food in him, I get to be the housefrau. Yeah, I guess you ate, and you and the others are just little kids, so somebody needs to be around. You're pretty amazing, Seiko. High schooler and mom all rolled into one. I'm not sure how I feel about that statement. I just have to get back to them. Though, guess it's the same for you, too. Your mom's waiting for you, Naomi. But we'll make it back. I know we will. One way or another. We'll get out of this place. You bet. Basically, this whole scene is technically skippable, because you get here and the door doesn't open. But that's nice to know now that you literally can speedrun and skip this part if you ever decide to speedrun. Corpse Party. I did not know that secret. Didn't feel like we gave it all. It gave it all. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to force it open. Oh man, so close and yet so far. Well, guess we better look for another way out. Yeah. Oh. Right. Because I didn't think about this because it never particularly bothered me all that much. It's shocking, but it didn't bother me much. Because I can apparently take a lot of stuff in my fiction. There is technically mention of suicide via strangulation, so keep that in mind, and I will not be upset with anybody who decides that that is a little too much. Yeah, maybe. So just a heads up. and it's with one of our mains, so... But yeah, basically, you were supposed to go down there first. Because I guess naturally you would want to head this way, I suppose. Even though my first instinct was to head up. But yeah, I guess if you're speedrunning, that could technically be entirely skippable because it's not like it actually does anything important. I will resave. Oh god, next chapter is going to be so much fun when I barely understand these controls. There is a part that to this day I still have not figured out how in the heck I did it. Yes, place the loose board. It's not going to go anywhere. Just walk across. I think we're getting to my favorite line. Seiko gets best line whole game. Oh god. Small ghost child. Is it the boy? Alright, well, we're not going to see. But I think it was the boy's small child. Because there are 3 small children. There is a boy and 2 little girls. I wanted to be nice. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges from the faucet. All of these things sometimes have completely different messages. The black drain is completely stopped up with long strands of black hair, and the basin is filled with dirty water. Gross. Even turning the handle all the way, not a drop of water emerges. Probably for the best. And there are, of course, urinals. The smell of ammonia is almost too staggering here. Okay. Sometimes they have different things. I will be polite. Because there is a ghost. There is a ghost here. They try to think it's an auditory hallucination, and he's not actually a murder ghost. He's a super nice ghost. He just really, really wants to be left to his privacy in that bathroom stall because it's his safe space. Even no. The faucet makes an unpleasant sound of clanging pipes when the handle is turned, but no water comes out. How would you want to drink anything that comes from that anyway? We gotta make note of all of this. This is actually important. It won't open. Keep that in mind, that this stall doesn't open. Hi. Do you want to come say hi to literally everyone and come be on my lap? Or are you gonna sit over there and cry at me because I'm not giving you attention? We'll take a pause here. I need a minute. Anyway, come here. This here is my Nori, and she is not happy about it. And now she's taking up. You don't need to show everyone your butt. Nobody wants to see that. And oh, I did not realize that this was not. Alright, I gotta keep. Curves pretty above. Cat. And of course now the desktop audio cut out. How fun. Shoot. Oh crap, I am unsure if it is actually, Alice, if you're still there, is the game still making noise? Because I was just trying to put my follower goal where people can see it, and now the desktop audio is not registering as doing anything where it was earlier. Because when it was running, it was, Fudge. I do not know what it's doing. Crap. Why is the desktop audio not playing? Alright, I mean, I guess the game is technically being quiet right now. Bathroom stalls. Okay, never mind. It does make noise. Okay. It was just because this scene, for some reason, is literally silent. How fun. But yeah, that was my cat. That was Nori. She is my therapy cat, although sometimes she brings me more stress than she fixes. Her special way of being a therapy cat is basically when I have a panic attack, she bites me, which is weird. Admittedly, it's very weird. It works mostly because every time I inevitably laugh because, you know, of all the things that she could do to try to make me feel better. Sorry, it's got to be biting me. So I just, you know, it breaks me out of whatever it is. But you know, although I fell and landed on my tailbone, and so I was in pain, and also I knocked all the air out of my lungs. And when I did that, my cat thought I was having a panic attack and tried to comfort me by biting me after I just fell and hurt my tailbone. So it's not always perfect. But I love my cat very much. You know, you could be in my lap. And no, but you're going to be on the floor and you're going to cry. I'm sorry if the microphone picks up that. But we're going to continue now. Best line coming up. Hey, Naomi. Do you have any of that ass medicine on you, by any chance? You know, the smeary stuff? What? Again? Yep, my butt's been drier in the desert since we got here. Oh, well, I've got some antibacterial cream if that'll work. Yeah, this is a real line that they put in here. It's the best one. Because it's so ridiculous. Look at the glory of this. You would almost think that this was not a serious situation there. God, I love you, Seiko. Thanks! I'm gonna go butter up my pooper with it real good. Yay! Do you have any shame at all? No, Seiko does not. A bit. Was that Yuga? Yes, it was, honey. It was, in fact, Yuga. Somehow, considering all the things to consider. Why did I walk into this bathroom? Also, there's a clump of unidentified meat inside the rusted bucket, completely crawling with maggots. I have to be careful that my kid does not overhear me say that. It has a problem with maggots. Very much. Seiko. Oh, nothing. Just checking to make sure you're here. Sorry for the wait. Thanks for the cream, Naomi. Put her there. No problem. Hey, was that stall open? I thought that stall was locked when we were in here before. Was it? I didn't have any trouble getting in. Fine, I guess I'll let you off the hook. We have bigger things to worry about after all. I hope you did not touch Seiko's hands. I actually just heard Yuka's voice out in the hallway. I think it was coming from downstairs. Really? Let's go check it out. Right. Yeah. We learned later that, these alternate time loop things are not even... Ouch! Damn, Naomi! If I were smarter, I would have a Naomi fall counter. For fun. Because she falls so much. Like, thanks for letting me in. No problem. I'm just glad you didn't fall all the way down. Seems like you sprained your ankle really badly, though. We should find you someplace to sit down and rest. Yeah, you're probably right. Here, lean on my shoulder for the time being. Thanks. I owe you one, Seiko. Oh, the blushing. Think nothing of it. If we haven't been successful at finding a way out yet, I doubt we'll have much more luck anytime soon. Besides, I don't think my ankle can take much more. Yeah, this place is not disability friendly. You're not wrong. Let's see. We both know that we can't get into there, and this should magically open, right? Okay. Was it further down? There was supposed to be a door that opens. Ah, there we go. No. This door is supposed to be open now. I don't know why it's not. Maybe I have to go back down here. Also, this is, like, this door becomes important later, but, oh god! I think I stepped in it. Ew, you did. Here, I've got some tissues. Maybe you can wipe it off. These are definitely somebody's guts. When I stepped on whatever part of their body I stepped on, it made a squishy sound, like I just plopped my shoe in a juicy pile of dog poo. Oh god, that's way too much information. You're gonna make me puke. Sorry. Like, she gets the best lines. She puts things so friggin' weirdly. The fate that waits you from here on out is a cruel one indeed. If you should get stuck and lose hope, the answer may lie in your past. Relive it and search areas you've not yet seen. You may simply be missing the one thing you desperately need to continue on Earth. Reality will often throw such twists at you. That was never there before, so that's new. Hey, we get to go find another dead end. How fun. There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body. They seem to be dropped by the victim at time of death. Before noble musketeers begin today, let's meet behind the main gate after school, Kiddo. I'm in classroom 5A. Everybody's fine. Yuzaha, come join us, Asuka. Okay, so that's the mostly bleached skeletal remains of a female student lying sprawled across the floor. Loose bones and scrap of clothing are dangling from a hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell from her death from the second floor. Upon closer inspection, there's a student ID name tag attached to what's left of her uniform. If we look at that, Sikio, sure, I will be honest, I don't know how to say any of that. Sikio Joshi Gakuin. I don't remember what that means. That is some type of school. And this student was Yuzaha Mikami. When are we gonna get the really, really horrible signs? I told everyone I'd go with them. So why have I been left behind? It hurts so much. Looks like there really have been lots of different people brought here.
なんとかなるよ
It'll work out for us though, I'm sure of it. Yeah, exactly. I don't have faith in that either. Oh, nice spirit. If you wish to leave this place, you must take heed of the messages left behind by the many other victims who died here. Many victims have left their thoughts or even their dying messages on scraps of paper that litter these walls. It hurts so much. There's a thing in this game called Victims' Memoirs in the original PSP version. There is not Victims' Memoirs for this chapter. There is for every chapter from this point, starting with chapter 2. I know for the DS version they added one. It was bad, and I don't mean like in like that it was a bad thing that happened. It's just not interesting whatsoever. It's the least interesting of all the victims' memoirs. So, chapter 2 has the most horrifying one, and if you get all the way to the end, the most horrifying thing happens. So, chapter 2, so we're going to subject ourselves to the chapter 2 victims' memoirs, because I hate myself, I guess. My head is splitting. It's unbearable. I can't take it. When we found Yuza's body, I saw a black shadow, but I didn't tell anyone about it, and now it's killed them all. I'm sorry. So sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. The lower half of the text is obscured by a thick layer of dried blood. How fun. I'm pretty sure this has a... Yep. Quiddo. Okay. Well, basement. The door is nailed shut. It definitely won't be opening anytime soon. Do not enter under any circumstances. Principal Takamiin Yanagahori. Scumfuck of a person. Classroom 4A. The door seems to be attached to the wall. Like a sculpture. It won't budge in the slightest. Keep this in mind. Although, maybe, like... Oh, right, we did have to come here. It's that stupid... Okay. It's the memory game puzzle. Got it. Right there. Okay. Alright. Yes, they do in fact make you remember where the... Okay. Just me being dumb. Got it. Sorry about that. Alright, we get to have fun with this. A crumpled up note fell from the skeleton's hand. You're an idiot, Koito. If you don't believe in all your heart then we'll never get rescued. I thought we were friends. Okay. Yeah, CG of a skeleton with its head smashed in. How fun. The skeletal remains of a girl with a big hole in her skull are sitting on the chair. Closer inspection reveals a student ID name tag. These are bones, so how the fuck do you... I mean, I know the uniform, but, but non-binary people still wear skirts sometimes. Anyway. A crumpled up note fell from the skeleton's hand. Wait, we already read it. I got the skeleton, right? Oh. I see we're just not getting told what the name tag is. Alright. But yeah, please let me stick. Of course not. No, we have to go over there and... Hi, who are you? If you don't keep a close eye on it, that light's going to run away from you. Pay attention to its location, find the spot exact spot where it once stood, and examine it thoroughly. I mean, that's very helpful information, I suppose, for people who've never played this before, but basically we're saying, how about someone go stand over there? And it was right here. Yep, it is. Be careful, Seiko. The game does make it very tense when you split up, especially considering the ghost goes away. So... there we go. Almost got it. Gotcha. Now I got it. You did. Nice job. Turned out to be this. Infirmary key. How fun. Goes to show you what a little teamwork can do, eh? We make a great team. Okay. Well, so we don't fast track to death. There's a handwritten letter on the floor. I'm a goner, sis. The tendons in my ankles have been cut real bad. The bleeding just won't stop. Please, don't give up. I want you to keep on living for the both of us. I'm going to document everything I've learned so far and hope that you can use this information to keep yourself safe. Oh god, that's tragic. First, all the windows, doors, and outside walls of the school are completely immovable. You can't open them, you can't break them, you can't bust them down. Anything that doesn't lead outside the school, though, like hall windows in the classroom, can be affected to one extent or another. Second, just as some people are inherently good or bad natured, some of the ghosts in here are good while others are quite nasty. The more kind and gentle spirits tend to shed a pale blue light, while less savory types appear in red blood and glow like fire. It hurts. Having the tendons in the heels of your feet sliced out is so excruciating. I'd rather my feet be cut off altogether than have to bear this pain. My only solace is knowing that when I die, it'll stop hurting. No, it won't. But sis, before I go, I want to see you one more time. I want to hug you. I don't want to die alone, sis. I don't want to die at all. I'm scared. My dear sis. The increasingly messy lettering on the paper becomes completely illegible at this point. There's a partially bleached skeleton scrawled across the floor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any sort of name tag this time. Based on the gore-soaked remains of the uniform and the length of the hair scattered around the head, it's safe to say this was a female student. Again, could be non-binary for all you know, but okay. Live, sis. Live for both of us. I just want to be freed from this pain. Live, sister, live for us both. I just want to be, okay. Basically, though, that's a ghost. Yep, TV static on the other side. How fun. We can't get in there. No point in going back in that room. Alright. talk to you. And now, so we don't head straight to death, and get ourselves tracked on a wrong end, and this game is mean. The first instance of it being mean is this one, but it's not nearly as cruel as anything in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 has a wrong end that goes on for like 2 hours. Admit it, you hate all your friends. Eventually you'll kill one another. Okay. Look, I know that I can go in there. What are you doing? No running in the halls. Students caught running will be punished. I feel like I missed something. Oh, right, okay, never mind, I'm just dumb. And my memory is affected, probably from it being 3 a.m. here. Use the infirmary key, the door is now unlocked, and nothing happens this go-around. At least it shouldn't. Or at least it better not, anyway. Because if it does, that's not even fair. Yes, we're going to preemptively grab some things. That doesn't inspire confidence in me that this is not, yeah, I just... Is the... Okay, well, the sign's not there, so... Thank you, Tired Brain, for not helping me out here. Appreciate it. You're so awesome. And apparently, potentially 2 memories are blurring together as one, so that's fun. There's a pair of scissors on one of the shelves. Both of its blades are colored liberally in blood. How fun. Vast quantities of medicines and tonics are lined up on each of the shelves. Don't drink any. Wash your hands with soap. Thanks. There's a journal on the desk. At least it appears to be a journal. In reality, it's more like a model fused to the desk's surface. It can't be lifted, and the pages can't be turned. There's a reason for that. There's an anatomical diagram of the human body tacked to the wall. Looking closely, it seems as if someone painted over each of the organs with actual blood. The blood of a disturbed individual. Vast quantities of what do they need all these for? Okay, so the handle turns out, again, would you really want to drink anything you found here? So now I'm expecting the to be desk here. They're surprisingly clean. That's good, though. You can finally rest your weary bones, Naomi. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lie down for a bit. I'll tuck the wee in the corner like that. I've always preferred next to corners. They just make me feel safe. I know just what you mean. I'm the exact same way. I wonder if there's anything here we could use to soothe that ankle of yours. Sit tight, Naomi. I'm gonna take a look. Okay, thanks a bunch. Don't thank me yet. I haven't done anything. Like, wait. This will do nicely. I got me a makeshift splint and some bandages. That sprains the Connor now. Connor, now hold still. Oh man, you're a lifesaver.
よし完璧どう
All right, you're wrapped up. You're wrapped up tight. How's it feel?
すごい楽セイコありがとう
Feels great, Seiko. Thank you. You're very welcome.
私も前足首やった時あるんだ
I've sprained my ankle pretty badly before too, so I know just how you feel. I feel like, for some reason, that she booped Naomi on the nose. I have no, it doesn't state that, there's no action for it, but that just seems like a boop on the nose type situation. So, that is what I am imagining happened here.
あと冷やすものでもあれば
I wish I had some ice or something to put on it, though.
助かったよ
No worries, you've done more than enough. Already, you're asleep now? That's fair enough, I guess.
お許しもけ
Glad you agree. It's Slumberland for me.
相変わらず変なことね
You really are an oddball. You know that?
ねえね
So, hey, Naomi.
え持田くんに会ったら何したい
If we find Mochida, have you thought about what you want to do with him? Excuse you? Huh?
だってさ
Hi.
極限状態に置かれた二人って恋に落ちやすいって言うじゃん
Well, you know what they say. When two people are faced with difficult situations, we'll say, that often leads to love, sweet love. You should ball up all your courage and confess your feelings to him.
と直美のことも可愛さ3割増して見えるって持田くん
You get all girly with him in this creepy place, and your cuteness factor will grow 3 sizes in his eyes, I bet.
あんたといるとなんか普通にいつもの学校で喋ってるみたいな
I swear, with you around, I almost feel like we're just shooting the breeze back at school, like nothing ever happened.
ありがとう
Thanks for
考
your
えとく
advice. I'll think about it.
早く会えるといいね
I hope we find him soon. Uh-huh.
でも一方で彼までこんなひどい目に遭ってなければよかったのにって
You kinda don't, though, do you? You're thinking about how you wish he didn't have to be put through all of this. You want to see him, but you wish you could rest easy knowing he's safe and sound back home rather than wandering around here. Am I right? Must be those maternal instincts of yours kicking in, huh? You're a deep one, to be sure.
軽い口調で
She may sound like an idiot, but she's right on all counts. Guess there's no fooling Seiko.
さっきから結構辛く当たってるな私
I've been pretty
謝らなきゃ
I've been pretty curt with her since we got here. I'll have to make sure I apologize later. And what was that exactly?
ナオミさんの尻見てると生唾が
Sorry, it's just when I see that ass of yours, I start to drool. Girl,
意味わかんない
you are so weird.
またヨカちゃんの聞こえたねナオミはもう少し休んで心配だから私も行くよだでもせっかくだ
Did I just fast track myself to death? I feel like I tried to. Miss Yui and the others wonder what they're doing right now. Rubble, rubble.
ちょっとサトシ
And this is basically just a flashback that, I don't. You're lucky, you're so cute. I just miss you. Why did this happen? Oh, so you won't be nice and let me have the rubbing alcohol. Thanks. Of course not. Oh, wonderful. And the candle's out. Yay. Oh, God, I just feel like I fast-tracked myself to death. Thanks. memory? Why is the door locked?
On closer inspection, there's no visible bolt keeping the door closed, nor any other evidence that it's been locked at all.
嘘
What?
かかってないのに
But if it's
開
not
かない
locked, then why won't it open? It won't budge. It's as if it's been completely fastened to the wall through invisible bonds. No, it's worse and kind of grosser. I don't know which particular ghost child this is. But it's one of them. Or all of them? Are those children? Yes, Nami. Yes, it is indeed children.
夏休みには皆さんで遠足に出かけましょう。
Ah, God, I hate this part. I mean, it's much easier to survive than the other part. Please let my memory serve me best here. What? Look, just give me... Of course not, thanks. I hate you. I hate you so much. And now it gets to be gross. It won't budge, as though it's been completely fastened to the wall through invisible bonds. Oh, okay, so I just keep walking around, I guess, until my head hurts so bad. I can't stop this ringing in my ears. Thanks, demonic ghost children. Yeah, I said it was grosser. The door is latticed with countless strands of black hair, rooting it in place. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Is someone there? Yup. It sounds like a ballpoint pen scribbling away on a sheet of paper.
さっちゃん
Sachi, have you come to find me? What the?
何よこれ
Eek!
逃げなきゃ
I need to get away. Alright, okay. The door is latticed. It's no use. Where did all this hair come from? God help me. Try burning it. Yes, you gotta do this. The flame wasn't strong enough to do any significant damage. Of course not. Fuck. God damn it, son of a bitch. For fuck's sake, really? God damn it. No. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. The black mist begins to wrap itself around Naomi's body. There is no question that this is a malevolent force. If this continues, death is... no, thanks. God, yes, take the bottle of rubbing alcohol. Come on, ghost. Is there any... Oh. Yep, come over there. Thanks. We can die here. And then it has a really, I'll admit, pointless saying, which was basically if you die, you see the face of a woman you have never seen before. And it's like, well, yeah, it's a ghost. I wouldn't imagine why we would have seen her face before, but okay. I just didn't understand, I still don't, the significance of pointing that out. With a sizable whoosh and a wave of a foul-smelling heat, the hair lights up, then hardened and fell away, freeing the door and allowing it to open. Let's get the fuck out of here. But I'm pretty sure I just fast-tracked myself to death. How fun. I'm going to kill you.
恐ろしくなった私はどこを聖子のもの
Welp, yep, okay, yeah, it's you, but let me, I don't want to fast track myself to,
Yes, Seiko's in. Oh, God, for fuck's sake. Okay, you're gonna fast track me to the bed, and thanks for that, Naomi. Yeah, Seiko's in there. We are not supposed to be here yet. We missed a whole segment because apparently oh, God, yep. Remember how I said self-harm? If you all want to look away, that's fair. I am gonna actually fast forward this because this is a bad end. Yep. And since I'm not aiming for the bad end, yeah, well, we inadvertently got one because I knew something was off and I couldn't figure out what it was. How awesome. I mean, I know exactly what I missed. I just don't understand why I missed it. Why are you not letting me resume my saves? What the heck? Oh, okay. That's for quick saves, apparently. Got it. Oh, well, I am just going to skip what I know is there, so... The skip button is a very, very nice addition to the PC bit, I will admit. I still feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order. Will it work if I go back, please? Oh, we already picked up the board and I'm an idiot. Why am I so dumb? Now I see my error. Yeah. I mean, I know we get to play my favorite line over and over again, but I should have been done by, well, I should be nearing done. Hi, little boy. Leave us alone, please. I'm just gonna, again, fast track by checking out all the stalls, because... But yeah, basically, with the boys' bathroom, I don't think I mentioned in the specific, but, the last and final stall against the wall. If you open it up, there is a ghost that will scream at you and shout, "Close the goddamn door," in Japanese. Again, he is a nice ghost. If you... Yep, the butter up a pooper line. You have fun with that. Okay. I also don't think I do not read the victim's memoirs to conclusion. Some of the letters have faded away completely. making it difficult to read with it. Yeah, we don't want the victim's memoirs to completion anyway. That is a good point. The problem is the game just tells you all kinds of mean lies. This game is mean. If you don't know what you're doing, it's very mean. And my little fuck up just led us on a fast track to the wrong end because, like, even though I knew where we were supposed to, even though I knew where we were supposed to be going, which is over here, I neglected to remember that I need to go do it now. Why is the stupid door still fucking locked? I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? That door should be open. Do I need to try to go? Oh.
ここで死ぬと成仏の道は完全に閉ざされているからね。
Of course. Of course, talking to this ghost. Fun, thanks for that. Yes, those chairs definitely look like the thanks. I just had a music jump scare. That's so fun. I can't believe I forgot to go back to that fucking ghost. I'm so mad. Oh, God. Okay, this will also fast track you to a bad end because, you know, especially if you read that sign that's technically says don't read the victim's memoirs to conclusion, and the signs that tell you don't do shit, and believe them because, you know, the game did tell you to read and listen to the advice you find on the sheets of paper. Oof. Naomi, what's wrong? I don't know, it's like my heart skipped a beat as soon as the key turned. I had a really bad feeling about this room. Girl. Oh, trust me, it'll be just fine. I mean, it's a locked door. You know what that means, right? Hey, behind every locked door lies a hidden treasure just waiting to be claimed. Can you hear it calling to you? Yes, we're gonna enter. This is what I've been waiting for. Okay, and you can still fuck yourself over even if you go into this room if you don't. No, buddy. This one doesn't. A message has been painstakingly scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the newspaper. I really think we should just leave this room. Something's not right in here. No, we're good. Okay, but I don't know. I'm really curious about the newspaper now. Can we just take one little peek? Sure, we'll just go be stupid. Let's have fun being morons. There was no name tag. Okay, nope, there was no name tag with this. Alright. And you have to, in fact, read this paper. Because if you don't, and because you can leave this room and listen to that, and you will get the ending that we just got, that I fast-forwarded through, because I knew something was off, but I couldn't figure out what. Over the past month, numerous children have gone missing within the town, and the authorities quickly turned to kidnapping as their most likely explanation. Now investigators have located the whereabouts of these children, and their findings are far worse than anyone could have anticipated. The bodies of the absconded youths were discovered within Heavenly House Elementary School building on September 18th, 1973 at around 7 p.m. Authorities revealed that a male instructor from the school was found with them, alive, but near catatonic, holding a bloody pair of scissors. Each one of the corpses seems to have had its tongue severed and removed, something mutilations far too grotesque to describe. The page is torn at this point, and the bottom half of the newspaper article is nowhere to be found. How fun. How awful. I think I heard about this, though, once before. Not me. But I guess it did happen long before we were born, so I shouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, this is actually supposed to happen. And this game is mean. It is so mean. The door seems to be fixed to the wall like a decoration. It won't open. So the game makes you think that you fucked up here. How nice of it, right? A message has been basically scratched into the floor with fingernails. Whatever you do, don't look at the news while we looked at it. And now if we go look at it again, Heavenly Post, you will never leave this room. How fun, right? Basically, though, what you don't know, because at this point, well, this happens. And there is literally no way out. So some people get the weird instinct to restart. You should ignore that instinct, and I'm pretty sure that will turn into a ghost. Heavenly Post, you will never leave this room. How fun. As you can see, there is literally nothing else to click on besides the newspaper and to talk to the crying ghost, who I think will eventually turn into a red spirit, potentially, if we keep talking to it, because, like, what else are we supposed to do? Alright, wasn't there a message? Nope, there is no message on the chalkboard as of yet. There's no way out! What do we do? Again, you think that you have just screwed yourself over. You have not. You have actually saved yourself. What do you mean? Just never mind. Girl, we're fine. We're literally fine. Will you turn into the... I could have sworn someone turns into a red spirit. But okay. 0918. Duty day. Yoshizawa Asuka. Let me out. 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 Have fun, right? And then it just the timers ran out. It lets you out. But it will convince you. It's convinced a lot of people. Oh, now we get it. Shin is his name. I've never actually... You will never leave this room. Okay. Have fun with that. Oh, man. That scared the crap out of me. Oh, no. No, it's gone. What is? Paper doll scrap I got from Amy. Oh, the charm? Mine's still in my student ID holder. Crap. I put it in my pocket. It must have fallen out somewhere. Well, that's why I keep telling you need to put things away before they get lost. No, I'm sad. And your fate is worse than being sad, but okay. Yep. Alright. Nope. Yeah, we've already done this song and dance once already. Let's not do it again. I don't remember that ever being there. TBH. And just for completion's sake, we will look at literally all of this again, or at least my completion's sake, because we can potentially find... I really hope that they took out the non-existent the victims' memoirs they added for this chapter, because again, they are not good. And again, I don't mean that something really horrible happened, like right here. I mean that they just, as written, suck. Just eventually remember that door and how it will not consistently say that. Well, might as well fast track our way to this. Why I can't just go put Ayumi or Seiko over there right now, I don't know. That's semi-annoying. Sure. Oh. Seisei Academy for Girls, Class I2, Koito Fujiwara. Skull cracked open with a blunt instrument, age 15. Yuzuha, Mikami, ribcage smashed in with a blunt instrument. I thought we literally said her death was falling, but okay. Glad we can't keep that consistent. Seisei's Academy for Girls, Class I2, Asuka Kato, skull cracked open with a blunt instrument. So Koito, Yuzuha, and Mikami, and As, and Misato, Principal, Brotherhood High, Class 3-6, Shin Aichi. Trapped in classroom, starved to death. How fun! Oh, so we have 2 others to find. Okay. Oh. I don't even... Right, now we know I moved over there. I already know what to do. You don't gotta tell me anything. Please just let me be able to stick Seiko here. Please. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. I can't believe because I forgot my brain. Then that I needed to speak to that stupid ghost to tell us that if we die, we're going to experience the pain of our death for all eternity. And then he disappears and leaves us a key. Because he's a weirdo, I guess. But basically, at some point, this poor ghost will eventually, well, this dead body is going to have a ghost later. That's all I'll say. And like, it's not important. It doesn't mean anything. It's, technically flavor text. Did I get all of the, name tags now? Okay, apparently not. Thanks for that utter unhelpfulness, broski. That, tote's useful. place that I could think that there would be a key is... Are we going to be too much whiny? Okay, good. We're not going to whine about that. Oh, he was the one who starved. Okay. Did we get the ID tag of the ghost that lives in here? Just double checking. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. I actually don't. For whatever the fuck that was. Thanks. Freaking ghosts. Yeah, the totes looks like rubble and not just chairs blocking the doorway that you could probably move. Sure. Good night. Okay. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rocked bucket. What the heck is this? Pee? Ew, don't say that. If you encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine some spots on the wall or the floors nearby that might seem peculiar to you. Okay. And y'all are not going to be nice enough to give me back my floorboard. Oh. So they did... Okay. Well, we're going to fast track the victim's memoirs to this, and I can show you literally how bad it is. Because, like, in all of these things, there's, like, an unintended consequence for everything. Basically, the notes are cursed, and you become cursed with to reenact a similar event. This one just, is just bad. It's not even in a good way. Let our parting be but temporary. I send thee flowers, my beautiful flower, as thou waits eternal for my return. Beautiful flowers thou canst see, and I should I e'er break free of this hell and retake my place at thy side. These words I couldst never say, and all these feelings I couldst never give, with all be laid bare for thee. Actually, we may not even be able to get all of them because I'm dumb. I don't really feel like replaying the whole thing again. I guess something tells me there was probably one down here. And I was an idiot. Well, maybe not. Because probably by the point you discovered those, they wouldn't be there anymore. I'm just looking for a skeleton. It's also probably downstairs. Can we get into this room? Nope. Okay. Not in this. Fun. Yeah. But yeah, basically the victim's memoirs will only start appearing once you read the first one. They do not continue appearing until you do. Victim's memoirs, 2 out of 5. Alas, the only flowers that bloom in hell are white as freshly fallen snow. Thanks for Higurashi bullshit. So in a lark, thy heart as pure as thy heart can be, I wish to stab with pins and scatter the petals. Let the white flowers be dyed red by thee. Sure, okay. You're not just a deranged weirdo. Toad's not. Did we look at the bad children's art? The image on the board depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors, pursuing 4 smaller figures. If you, Well, inevitably, they're probably going to be somewhere around here, so I'm going to assume there's probably another one on the top floor, and one on the bottom, potentially one in here. Can you stop with the flickering light? It's just annoying. It was, in fact, random false memories. If I talk to you, what do you say now? Nothing. Okay. Victim's memoirs, 3 out of 5. Woe is me who never stopped loving thee. Even if thou choosest to move on, I will always love thee forevermore, 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 forevermore. Woe is me, whose crotch is raw and bloody. I scratched it so much I want to show thee, to prove that it is thine, and that I will love thee. Okay. Yeah, nope, it's just weird. Again, 2 as the most horrible of them all. Ah, so we did, okay. We did miss one. I'm glad I came back up here. God will surely save me. Sure. You just keep believing that. Okay, no victims' memoirs. I could have sworn there was one up here, but apparently not. I only did the victims' memoirs once, because there was once. Because I tried to complete, not be 100% a completionist, but a completionist for all of the endings, and to unlock everything, because you do get more story, and to get more of the story, you do, in fact, have to die repeatedly, and it kind of is annoying. And get all of the bad ends for every chapter, because every end unlocks a extra chapter. Most of them, anyway. There were 13 that I remember. I don't see why it would be a dick. Because we literally can't get back there. I wonder if I made the victims' memoirs manifest themselves by reading about them. Why do I feel like there's probably a victim's memoir in here? I don't remember. Oh, I was right. How lucky. And I picked the right side, too. How luckier. Victim's memoirs, 4 out of 5. Didn't want to see your face. Your face is for no one but me. As I burn in the fires of hell, I continue to live here. I am not dead yet. Let our parents... something para. The remainder of the page is caked with blood, so thick that it obscures any third or writhing. Okay, so you literally just didn't want to come up with more. I mean, it is literally added, so that's why it's cringy as fuck. Alright. Where did I hit inventory? I just want the name tags. I should have them all right. And then we have Misato Principal Brotherhood High, Class 3-4, Yoshiyuki Shinohara, Trapped and Bled Out, age 18. And Sasha Shinomi, a ribcage smashed with blood instrument. Poor Sasha. That sounds like it sucks. Where's the last victim's memoir so I can, I feel like it is either here or like upstairs in the 3rd floor, or it will be in one of the bathrooms, or at least the floor of the bathroom. But didn't I already read one on the floor of the bathroom? No, that was... I don't imagine it would be in the infirmary yet. I just want everyone to remember that in this game, time is literally not linear. And I'm going to go save so I don't have to put in extra work and redo all of this again. Especially considering I got all of the stinking keys, or name tags. Apparently something is supposed to happen when you unlock all of the name tags. I have not yet seen it. Okay, so it must be the 3rd floor bathroom. Alright. Yes, they are this much of a dick by sending you on a wild goose chase. Which is just, I hate this. Alright. Time to die in the dumbest way of the game. Because this was literally added for specifically the 3DS version. The 5th and final chapter of the victim's memoir is sitting on the page on the ground here. Read it. You shouldn't. But the game also just told you you should, in fact, not always listen to instructions. The game is very, very mean. Sometimes you should, and sometimes you shouldn't. And you have to take a gamble if you don't know it, on which is which. Victim's memoirs, 5 out of 5. You cast. You die. Apologize. You can't. Thou die. Apologize to me. Your death, you bitch. I'm going to rip your intestines from your body and make red flowers bloom and something as ever that white skin of yours. Okay. Think something that is able to, and I missed it. Thanks. It says there's a backlog. Okay, apparently we're not going to access the backlog. Seiko? Seiko? Poor girl. Poor girl. Naomi. You poor girl. You poor girl. Poor girl. Seiko, what's happened to you? Seiko? Why is the deadpan laugh a creepy laugh? Ha 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 ha. Oh god. And this is just going to escalate in volume. How fun. Seiko, no. Please. Seiko's spirit was clearly not entirely intact. She was a shell of her former self, and it didn't seem like she was coming back. It has been around 4 days since we got trapped in the school, give or take. And the two of us were stuck here forever, alone together in this hell, never again to see another living being while we still drew breath. And this is the lamest of the bad ends. Naomi. Seiko? Naomi. Seiko, have you finally come back to your senses? You have no idea how worried I was. Naomi, you poor girl, you poor girl, you poor girl. Thanks for that in my ear. the lamest one. Because for to put this into reasons that I still don't 100% comprehend, because the best thing about Corpse Party is the very graphic descriptions of the violent ends that come to these poor kids, because I'm a twisted psycho. But like, it's literally horrible descriptions of very terrible shit happening to these teens, and and small children. Literally nobody's safe. But like the violence that happens, that's described even in the bad ends, especially when the ghost kids get you. Like if I really, really wanted to, like if the infirmary scene wasn't so dang long, and I could save right after, and the candle didn't friggin' go out, I would just let myself die to the ghost lady, because that is a death I would eventually need to get. And of course. But, this is, I mean, I suppose a fast forward exists, so just screw it. We'll let Naomi die to the ghost lady just so I can show you all what happens. Oh, never mind. We literally can save at this part. That's even better. Awesome. I just missed it before it went out. Got it. Okay. Grab this. It is imperative that we grab this. In fact, now that we have that, I'm also gonna go save at the freaking candle, so I don't have to redo that every single time, because one of these times I will inevitably forget that it's there. Cause stress. Alright, let's try to leave. Yep. And yeah, we know the door's locked, hon. The door's locked, we know. Ghost children. A random lady voice. Actually, to spare us even more of that. Yeah. Alright. Oh, right, I gotta trigger the black hairs. Okay. Ma'am. Nope, we're gonna let it eat you, I'm sorry. Swish. I missed that. The last thing Naomi ever sees is the wild, degrading visage of a woman she's never seen before. Okay. I know who the poor lady is, but I will not spell that. But basically, it describes her slowly suffocating. Sorry, I'm an idiot and missed the dialogue. Because while the fast forward is nice, it is also something I am incredibly not used to having. Playing the PSP version. Just to count that as read information. Okay, I should be able to I actually would like to see if I can get the Miss Ghost lady to come over here. Fuck, of course not. Oh, God. Fuck. Ma'am, get the fuck off. Get the fuck... Work, you... For fuck's sake. I was just trying to lead her away, but okay. Get the fuck out in the hallway, girl. This isn't even the most obnoxious of a scene like this. There is one in the next chapter that's worse, and I hate it so much. And basically, every single time that I've completed it, I'm not really sure how the heck I did it. So, but basically, she runs up into this corner. This is what was supposed to happen. She, poor thing, throws up. It looks like she vomits blood. It's not. Naomi, what happened? Are you okay? Sorry for the mess.
謝ることないじゃん。
What are you talking about? Don't apologize for barfing? You poor girl. Everything's okay. You'll feel better now that it's out of your system. You need me to rub your back? I think I'll be fine. Thanks, though. Did you find Yuka? Looks like we really are the only two people here. Only two living people anyway. This place is just way too quiet.
ナオミはもうベッドで休んでなくて平気なの？
How about you, Naomi? Is your leg any better? Are you okay to be up and about?
休んでたら急にね。
While I was resting, I was suddenly attacked by this creepy black apparition thing.
マジ？
What? Oh my god, are you alright? I think so.
あの部屋もう
We should
近寄ら
consider
ない
that
よ。
room off limits from now on, though. That's fine. I'm just glad you're okay.
じゃあそろそろ行こっか。
I guess we better keep moving then. Can you stand? Yeah.
でも行くってどこに？
But where are we supposed to go? Oh, yay. Apathy is setting in. The worst thing for this situation. Well,
だいたい回ったじゃん校舎。
we've already been pretty much everywhere we can go with this godforsaken school.
みんな死んでたじゃん。
And the only other people we've come across are all dead. Damn it. There I go again.
いいだよきっと。
It's hopeless. We're finished. And I'm so tired. I'm acting like a child again.
ナオミ、
Naomi,
元気出して。
come on. It's not that bad. We'll figure something out.
ありえないじゃん。
Last two
死ぬ
niners
なん
never
て
say die, right? We're invincible.
明日は朝一で。
I've got a hairdresser's appointment first thing in the morning tomorrow, and I intend to keep it.
午後からほら。
And then in the
一緒に
afternoon,
着替え直しに行くの。
let's say you and I go get our bikes
ついてき
fixed.
てくれるんでしょ？
Sounds like a plan, right?
帰るためね。
If we make it back alive, sure.
聖子に当たっても仕方ないじゃん。
This is Seiko. What am I doing?
止めなきゃ。
I just can't seem to hold back.
ナオミ疲れちゃった。らしくないよなんか。
Naomi, are you, like, super duper tired or something? This is so not like you.
もっと上げていこうよ。そしたら怖くないって。
Come on, raise that chin. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
何がそう楽しいの？
I also like to imagine that she also again booped Nami's nose, and probably put a finger under her chin to literally lift her chin up. That just seems like a Seiko thing to do. What the hell's got you so chipper? Hmm?
なんかずっと笑ってる。
You just keep smiling and laughing.
そうかな。
Do I?
このまま本当に出られなかったらどうするの？
Tell me, how long is that going to last? If it turns out we can never go home again?
真剣に考えてる？
Have you given
な
that
んとかなるよ
any
じゃな
thought
くて
at
さ。
all? We'll figure something out. That's a crock and you know it.
寂しいね。
I must have finally cracked under the pressure. This whole situation was just more than my soul could bear.
聖子を元気づけ
I
る
thought I'd be keeping Seiko's spirits up till the bitter end.
気づいたら
But just like that, I was berating her, abusing her. All I had running through my head was pain and sadness. I was like a baby throwing a hissy fit. I was crying out irrationally and couldn't stop.
席を聞く
Venomous words were flowing out of my mouth as if someone had turned on a spigot. All I could do was moan, complain, and belittle. I really was behaving just like a spoiled little brat.
家族だって
I'm sure our families
いつまでも心
are
配して
going to be really worried about us.
探したりして
They're going to search, but they'll never find
すご
us.
い迷惑かけ
It'll
る
be
し
a terrible burden for them.
それは違うよ。
You're wrong.
何が？
How so?
迷惑っていうのは絶対
About it being a burden.
いなくなった
When you lose a loved one,
感じだから。
you cherish that person's memory. It's never a burden.
苦労でも
You just
してあげたいからしたいからするんだよ。
you just want to do what you can, whatever you can, to make her proud. You just want to. So you do.
私のバカ
What's wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared.
数年前に失踪しているのを知ってたくせに。
What's wrong with me? Seiko's mom disappeared several years ago. I know that's so why am I putting her through all this grief?
残された人って
That's how I think the people we leave behind are going to feel.
本当のところは
I don't know how it is for you and your family, but normal people don't work that way. Tell me. Sorry,
手分けしない？
how about we split up?
別々に手
We
がか
can
り
cover
探した
more
方
ground
が
that way. Maybe find a clue to help us get out of here.
効率いいかもしれないし。
Seems the most efficient plan of attack, don't you think? Who
そんな言い方ってあ
who
る？
says things like that?
謝んなきゃ。
I have to apologize.
私だって
I want to get home just as much as you do. Back to my dad and you and everybody else. And I sure as hell don't want to make them worry about me.
私が悪いんだから。
This is all my fault.
謝んなきゃ。
Fault. I have to apologize. But most of all, I don't want you, of all people, to speak to me like that.
聖子
Seiko, I'm,
私
I'm so, I,
私こそねえナオミがそうしたいのなら
I'm sorry too. But it's okay. If that's what you think we should do, then let's split up.
私行くね。
I'll go this way.
何やってんのよ。
What the hell is wrong with me? I couldn't even manage to say the word sorry. Yeah. I'd heard her loud and clear, though. She was trying her hardest to keep my spirits up, trying her hardest to make me feel better. But the way I was at that moment, Seiko was just a little too bright for me. So bright that it hurt.
こうして
And so,
この異空間に拉致された
and this nexus
まだ幸運だったはずの
in this nexus of closed spaces where humans are scattered and imprisoned and killed.
同じ次元に存在することができた私たち二人は
Two friends who should have been thankful for just the small favor of being trapped together in this unforgiving place. We're quickly and easily divided.
些細な私の意地っ張りが大きな後悔を招くことになるの。
Again, if anyone wants to dip out, because trigger warning stuff coming up, suicide, or well, framed suicide anyway. Via hanging. I will understand if people want to turn off or leave for a bit, or just not tune in for the rest of this chapter. I get it. Murder is one thing. Suicide is different. So I get it. I will not feel bad. Please take care of yourself. I have also not been in great headspaces sometimes, so this is ironically something that I came to for a better headspace because it's familiar. But here we go. The consequences of this heat exchange are more dire than I could have ever imagined. That jerk. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But you actually want to do this if you want to find out fun facts about this. You can literally miss this. So many people I watch miss this. Not another earthquake. Is it over? Are you okay now? Yeah, I know. But basically, we're gonna get up here and, yeah. No, the floor's collapsed. Did this happen because of the earthquake? I can't take this. No. Again, you can literally miss all this. I wonder, can we go into the... Nope. Okay. The ghost is keeping us out. Alright. Fair enough. But this is the only way to learn this piece of information, because if you just blunder on ahead, like, I mean... we really might not ever make it back home again, huh? This isn't a nightmare. This is actually happening. I guess before anything happens to either one of us, I should tell her how I feel. Or not, there's really no way it would ever work out. Try as I might, I'd stand no chance against Mochita. I have literally never noticed that that was red before. But yeah, you can completely gloss over the fact that Seiko is in love with Naomi. Like, actually, like, full on in love. Like, you get the little hint, but you also, she's just a freak in general, and you'll see what I mean. So you could easily take that as her just being a weirdo, because girl friendships are weird, and they do all kinds of things that that people raised as dudes don't generally do with their friends that are, you know, same gender usually. It even sends poor lesbians to be very confused too. I am ace, though some. But yeah, you can miss that, the flat out statement of I'd love her, without, I guess, saying the words I love you, but you know, and this is about to suck. I think I just heard somebody calling out follow the voice. This is, you have to. You can't progress until you do, and it sucks. Especially since that was the first time, the first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. Why are you pulling off Haru and Makoto for anyone who has seen Free, especially season 2.
一人になるとだんだんさっきの恐怖が蘇ってくる。
From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I'd been harboring since I got here just kept going stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all over the building, frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I finally came back to my senses, I found myself standing in the 3rd floor hallway because, the ghosts are dicks. Yay, and I'm not going to fast forward through this. Seiko, is that you? Oh, I literally never caught that was flickering open and closed. I wonder, yeah. The stall door is locked from the inside. Someone's definitely in there. Yeah. This is even worse. Arguably. Yeah, we're not going to make her suffer any longer than she actually has to. Basically, we just dumped out the meat and the maggots and the thing, and we're going to use this bucket. Thanks for that. Yeah, but I'm going to avoid the weird bugs. That... I don't know what... I don't understand exactly what happened, like, like, I understand. With blank eyes, Seiko swung back and forth, slowly in her noose. All life had been completely drained from her face. I mean, we could have made her suffer a little more if we went up and touched her. Because Nami is kind of an idiot. We could have, and you'll see what I mean by she's an idiot later. But yeah. Best girl, not dead girl. And we pulled the kill our gaze trope, and that's one thing that I especially hate about this game. I hate it. And I don't endorse that. You say we'd find a way out of here together. Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Say something. The real bad end is, here was getting you forced to cut out your own tongue by ghost children. The ghost children do not show up if you read the newspaper. I been done just a few hours before I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now, here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? I can't believe this is real. I refuse to accept it. It just can't. It just can't be. Continued in Chapter 2. Thanks for the extra. Oh, I literally selected the right one. How awesome. But I'm literally only playing Chapter 1 because it is now 4:44 in the morning. Me making that admittedly really dumb fuck up and forgetting to talk to the ghost really put me back. And by that point I just figured, fuck it, I'll get the rest of the endings. The VOD will be up. A partial recording should be up on YouTube later if but I hope you all have a good night. I unfortunately do not know how to raid people. I've never learned that yet. But I hope you all had a good time. This is a repeat of some of my first streams, and it was the first game that I had ever completed on stream, but I completed what I will dub the beta version. Those videos are long since deleted by and my link, I may upload this to my YouTube channel, I may not. If Twitch lets me download the VOD, it'd probably be technically easier, because I spent 2 minutes forgetting that I was going to record this. So, I hope you all have a good night. Take care. And if this was a little rough, talk to somebody you care about. And good night.